Hello everybody, it is I, the last Robokai. I have returned, once again, to play video games on the internet. And today I am playing Arid, a completely free game made by, as you can probably tell from the text box on the right hand side there, a group known as Sad Vischacha Studio. If you're wondering what a Vischacha is, it is the little fella sitting on top of the barrel, alive, looking off into the distance. I believe it is also the thing lying down next to the cactus on its side, dead, and is not, definitely not, the skin and bones humanoid figurine slumped against the barrel. That's me. That's me when I go, okay, I'm gonna start streaming, but I want to start like directly on like 1 PM, and so I just sort of sit there like that for 5 minutes after I do my like stream starts in 5 minutes announcement. And Sad Vischacha Studio, they appear to have been a team of students who made this game, and. Like, from what little I've played, they've done a fantastic job, and if they didn't pass, find me their professor. I'm going to beat him up. I'm going to absolutely just wallop the shite out of him. It seemed like a good idea to play a game about how everything is way too hot, because the desert's a very nice, way too hot place, and everywhere else in the world, in the northern hemisphere, at least as far as I'm aware, is getting their own dosages of heat wave at the moment, and it's been a little bit colder than usual here in Australia. And I'm always very hesitant to mention it getting cold in Australia, because you'll always get that one kind of person who sort of chimes in like, oh, it's a bit cold, eh? You know, like, they start to get, like, you know, laugh at you, because it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, it got to, like, 0 degrees Celsius last night, and they laugh, and they're like, oh, 0 degrees Celsius, you know, ha 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 ha. What I'm saying is Canadians are terrible people. And, if you're a Canadian, for shame. You don't see the people of Kuwait come running in, like, when you complain about how hot it is during your heat wave. And they go, you know, someone from Kuwait, where they've had like 53 degrees Celsius weather, you don't see them come running in and saying, oh, haha, you think that's hot? Probably because they're all dead from heat stroke, but look, let's not get too far into that. Fair warning, this game has voiceovers. The character will be internal monologuing a lot. Please enjoy, because I'm not going to turn her off. And we're going to start, as many survival stories do, with a very poor decision, and that is to try and fly a plane across the desert. There's a good bunch of objectives. This game has a lot to it. A lot that's actually kind of you know, kind of scary in its own little way, because you've got your hunger and your thirst and your energy. These are like the staples of the survival game medium. But if you spend too much time out in the sun, you can get sunburns, and if you get too much of a sunburn, you can die, because you've basically just, like, you know, cooked yourself. So you've got getting exposed, getting into shelter, and obviously the daytime is a dangerous thing to move around in, but you see things better, whereas nighttime you don't burn alive, but you'll need oil to be able to see properly, and you'll also need that for when you go into caves. So let's jump straight in now. Yes, please. Running out of water is the last thing you want to do. Make sure to stock up before a journey. There are sunstroke mitigation stuff though. This game's got a lot of like stuff in it, and it's quite fun. It's gonna be fun to walk us all through it. Once it loads, I think it's loading the entire game. It's actually it's not a long game, but it's a meaty game for what it is. It's always a bit scary. You see the desert there, and then you sort of look up, and you can kind of just see like the mountains with, like, you know, I guess that's snow on it, because like they're up high enough that it's just goddamn cold. I'll admit I don't know much about the desert. I don't even know where the Atacama Desert is.
Do you read me?
Take off the time to bump gums, Tiger. Over.
I'm seeing storm clouds up ahead. Nothing like the weather report said. I'm thinking we can go west, hug the shore, dodge the Atacama. Over.
So there's some goo. We fly around it. Company said we go east, and that's it. Over.
I'm telling you, Bubba, there's some real bad juju going on here. Christ! What is that? Damn dust cloud came out of nowhere! Ah!
Tiger, you gotta pull up and out! Dust is coming up the end!
I can't! I'm stalling! I'm dead stick! Gonna have to land! Bubba, tell my dad!
Okay. Well, Grump has been Grump has been polite enough to inform me that Breda University is in Breda in the Netherlands.
Don't black out. Don't black out.
And here we are. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. And so this is still an absolutely atrocious landing. We have our well-being,
Hell am I?
which is our character will die if our well-being hits 0. So that's our heart. So that because we will die of our injuries. We've got nourishment and hydration. If they reach 0, our well-being will fall. And be aware of what you eat and drink. There's a chance it could poison you. Yeah, you gotta be careful. There's like dirty water and stuff in this game. So let's go over and get our bag. And the first thing we want to do is we just want to like
God.
take that.
I got busted up real good. The crates should have some first aid supplies.
Yeah, and then we go into our inventory and we use it. And as you can see, we get into a state of not dying as much anymore. Yeah, 1931 is probably a pretty good time for this because still was a bit of a sense of untamed wilderness to it. Airplane technology was getting there, but it wasn't quite,
Are those?
Wasn't quite there yet. Oh yeah, we got some footprints, so that's good. We know there are things that are alive out here. Things. I'm assuming they're people, and not just like it's not a Vischacha with like giant shoes on.
Should get my tools. Probably ended up on the other side of the plane.
Yeah, so we need a bit of water. We need a bit of oil. So whenever we see one of these broken things, we can get some oil. Just trying to remember the plane site. Yeah, my brain's like trying to remember it as well, but I don't really. There's some good visuals to this game as well because basically, as long as you can see the fruit on the cactus, you can pick it.
Dark in here. I'll need a torch.
And here's the other thing, of course, we can get a torch. We can just pull our torch out. It's a bit silly and crusty, but it's a great torch.
Whoever's in there, I come in peace.
Well, I feel menaced. I don't know about you guys.
Water. Thank God for small favors. I'm gonna need to ration that.
Yeah, so we can drink ourselves some clean water. And then fill it up again. Drink it again. And fill it up again. So we're doing pretty good on everything now. We can disassemble things to get stuff. So like the trick of doing this though is that you can sort of see our eye thing goes down a little. It consumes time, and it wears us out a little. So we don't want to do that too much. Using tools will.
That looks ominous.
Oh wow, everyone's just like hanging out dead around here. Roberto, Martin, Julio. I don't know their surname names. I must remember them. People in Puyuhuapi must know. Well, thank you, Maria.
And you said Mom's Spanish lessons were a waste of time. Right, Dad?
So this is the western side of South America, sort of region around Chile. I'll be perfectly honest. I didn't even realize there was a desert of such significant power and scariness in South America. You know, when you think about deserts, your first thought is like, yeah, Africa, Saudi Arabia, just general Middle East. So if we wanted to take the mummified body, we could get bones. Encumbrance is a thing.
Only been here an hour and already taken from the dead. Sorry, fellas.
Yeah, but look at the size of the smiley face down below. The sandstorm seems to have turned away. I can hear it, still howling in the distance. Maybe it got tired of going after me. Evil, evil thing. You were right, Bruno. It does reek of evil, but we were too overwhelmed by our own sins to even sense it. I'm going out now. Time for my repentance. So it is a Dutch-made Fokker 12. Good to know. Like, with all the memes that have been going on, like, the last, like, few weeks, I'm half expecting just to see one laying down and to just have Saddam Hussein written next to it, but I don't think they, had time to insert current year memes into this. without getting failed probably by their professor. So now we're managed to get to the other side.
I gotta just find what's left from my cargo.
Got a few things to pick through. As someone who used to fly planes, but obviously never ever got that, you know, never got to fly something this big, it's still kind of scary to see a plane of this size torn down, torn apart so roughly. It's pretty spooky scary. Need to collect some tools, I think. Yeah, so we got a shovel. Tools can break in this game, but you know they make it so that you use less energy doing something. So what do we got here? A rock and wood plank. I'll take the wood plank. I don't think I want to take the rock because they'll be easy to find. So we've got unrefined wood. That'll come in handy for making stuff. We don't need to fill up on water yet. Pickaxe will definitely come in handy. I don't want to die out here. You gotta admit, she's done a pretty good job of landing this plane, you know, albeit in this many pieces, considering this terrain is like the thing I would say you wanna you wanna land on the least. Alternatively, it's a Ford Tri-Motor. Okay. Admittedly, I don't really know too much about makes and models of planes, even though I spent so much time like learning how to make planes stay in the sky. Largest thing I ever got was like a Cessna 172. Which is not that impressive. I think anybody who knows planes will tell you that's like basic flight simulator stuff. Well, I flew an actual one. Oh, it's a Ford. There you go, man. It's a Ford it's a Ford Tri-Motor. Well, there you go. Apparently they had corrugated wings, which is an interesting design decision you don't see too much anymore. So we want to get through here. This is what the pickaxe is for. Like this is one of those things you literally cannot get through without
Woo! Nice.
Nice. It's one of those things you can't get through by hand. You can't break the rocks with your fists no matter how much you try. And you can try. You can't actually try. When I went through there, just like testing the game out, I picked up like everything, and I was already over encumbered by this point. Even though we don't really need it yet, I'll just take it. Plant fiber will be useful. You pulled me from the jaws of death, but I never found out your name. You deserved better. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry. It looks like we'll be going backwards through the life of the foreman, and literally everybody who's incompetent seems to have gotten killed. And now we step out to here. This is when the sun is gonna start. Have you found any pumpkins to eat yet? Is that a rust thing? So now we're out in the sun. The sun is gonna like start trying to fuck us up. So one of the things we can do is we can get this clay and we can rub it on myself, and now I take less from the sun. It's not too bad right now, but I assume as the time goes on, it gets worse.
Poor thing.
Alright, walked straight past a dead Vischacha. This is the that's the guy that he was the guy that would never like turn up to the meetings that they had for the project, because there's always one. You know, there's always like one guy in the group, and he's just like dead weight to the entire project that you're doing.
These look shoddy enough.
Yeah.
Just rip them off the frame.
I'm going to do just that because these will be useful, but I've only played up to sort of this area, and the game makes a lot of expectations of you. And one of the things you're going to need is this. So we're going to take that, take that. Yeah, and as you can see, we've started to get heavy. So I picked up a lot of rocks from like smashing rocks, and even then, it's kind of rough. Anything else? I don't think so. I might pick up this grass on the way. We're gonna start needing grass. So we're encumbered, but I can't really help it right now. But we will unencumber ourselves soon enough. Yeah, see, any kind of shade is good too. So I only have to stand slightly in the in this little spot here, and it's like the sun can't kill me. Just man, going up slopes is kind of torturous though. So let's head over to the ruins of the building. The ruins of the building is where it's going to reveal to us the meat of the gameplay. A big meaty gameplay meat.
Looks like someone was staying here recently. I hope they don't mind me squatting. Aren't you adorable?
Looks like it's about time for some.
I saw that
salad.
eye clipping. I gotta say though, I'm a little concerned by just like this Vischacha thing. I've never heard of these before. My only assumption is that the devs really liked them. Just like really liked Vischachas. Yeah, so we're gonna find throughout the game a lot of little places like this.
Looks like they had the whole 9 yards.
And so what we can do is, now that we have the knife, we can go to the Vischacha and we can use it and see there's like different variations of things we can use, and we can butcher it. So we're going to butcher it. And that gives us some meat. We can season some meat. We've like seasoned some meat with what we've got, and we do have some stuff, but we don't really need to do that for this one, because all we need to do is like cook it and eat it. And there's like a bunch of other things we can make from like the leather and everything else we've got, but for now, what we really primarily need to do. And so nights come in quite quickly now, but we do have a bed. But the game does want us to repair. So now we actually have to go out and find the rocks. So what we'll do is we'll just take a moment to okay, that'll still make us a little bit heavy, I think. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put this in. Okay, cool. Now we're going to go get ourselves some rocks. Admittedly, you know, not throwing those other rocks out would have been a great idea, but I've never been known for good ideas. So let's just check out a few places here. Oh, that guy's certainly dead. Oh, he's left us a book. For 40 days I bathed in the dust until my Christian baptism wore off me. For a fortnight I smoked the tobacco and ayahuasca. Ilapa came to me when I was deep in trance, called me El Fumador, my shaman's name. He has given me sight beyond sight, senses above those in the mortal realm. I see the supes, the lama quarters, moving below. I call to you, Pachamak, Inti, Viracocha. Accept my sacrifice of the Vischacha. Give me the strength to banish them. So he killed that Vischacha. And, oh, footprints again. That is worrying. Well, I don't think his god was watching over him, but I do know who was. Giant Vischacha. I know why he's there, but the first time I saw it, I damn near shit myself, so that's always good. God. Just, you know, just giant Vischacha things, don't worry about it.
Animal trap. Should be able to put it back together.
Yeah, so let's do that. And if we get some seeds from, like, plucking this shit up, we can... I ran out of oil. That's a bit rough. Okay, so... let's collect some rocks. I'll leave that pickaxe there for the moment. Game is definitely not giving me seeds. Give me some seeds. Yeah, I want to save my oil, so I'm trying not to... Game! Seeds, please. I want to catch a lizard.
Looks like someone left in a hurry. Or got chased out.
That is a hell of a leap of, that's a hell of a leap of logic. No, just got chased out. Don't worry about it. Well, from what chat, what I'm being told in chat, Vischacha love the salt. Did I put the rocks in here? I did. Okay, cool. How many rocks do I got? 3, so I only need like 2. You really gotta be careful not to like overburden yourself too much. I'm starting to get sleepy, but the good news is you don't immediately pass out when you're sleepy. You just kind of don't enjoy life. Yeah, you can't run and jump as much. Everything costs more stamina. I think your well-being starts to suffer a lot. Well, that's fine, because we've got what we need, and now we can cook things. So we just using fire costs resources, and as you can see, some things burn better than others. A single thing of oil will burn for 8 minutes. Let's I do not want to add that much. Can I? Like add 1 bit of fuel? No, I gotta use literally all my fuel. Okay, well let's try and game this out, shall we? Let's not try and use everything, because I don't need to use all of my fuel. So let's just transfer 3 over and get 2 minutes of fuel. Okay, so that's better. And then let's cook. It's like Minecraft. It's nothing like Minecraft. But that flame is basically how much time we got on the cooking. If you cook the fruit, and honestly I should have just been eating the fruit as soon as I picked them up, but we got this other game mechanic to engage with, so I might as well do it. Is you can get yeah, there we go. You get alcohol from it. It's like, well, we already got alcohol, so we don't need more alcohol. Like, I don't feel like getting drunk in the desert's the best idea. Like, I've got plenty of bad ideas in my head, and I think getting drunk in the middle of the desert's probably not a good one. And if the good news is like,
Can't keep my eyes open.
yeah, I'm getting to it. God, let me just eat some food first. Okay, cool. All right, let's eat it. Let's get canned sardines, which is nice. This cream will probably help with sunburns and stuff. So let's eat that. Looking a lot better now. Eat that.
I should get some rest soon.
And now we'll just devour that to a full. Cool. And now we will have a drink of water just to make sure we don't dehydrate in our sleep and then go to bed, because I wager when we wake up, nice bright and early, these will have gone down enough. I will be in, like, you know, the grim terror. Alright, here we are. It is dawn will be breaking shortly. And with it, you know, my desire to go on. Can I take all these? Hold on a second, let's... There is no reason to have food uneaten in your thing. And salty. Do wonder about the salt and the tunos. So I'm already sort of... I'll leave that wood there. We know it's there. We can probably come back and get it when we need it. Because we will be able to sort of wing back around to a few places we've been before. The game is certainly a lot of trying to... Oh, it's empty. It's actually got his own bed, and I ate his peaches, so that's good. Then again, I also ate one of his kin, so I suppose that's probably, you know, like, a bit much of a muchness. There we go. I just want to show off the critter trap. Oh, okay. That's... If you got dirty water, you can fill up using that. There's an interesting bunch of stuff over there I'd like to get to.
Bridge is busted. If only I could reach those metal beams, I could try fixing it.
Well, we got some rope. No way to get over there. That seems like a problem we will return to at some point. And by at some point, probably in the next 10 minutes. This area is a little circuitous. Circuitous. Oh, a metal hook. Of course I know what these go
It's
for.
gotta be. I need to get his attention.
See, I don't really get this bit where she says that because I don't see the plane that she's talking about. I see a lot of birds who are just waiting for a good meal. Like they got their eye on me. I'm a little worried. All right, let's go. Hint, look up. Yeah, I don't know. I do love that climbing animation, by the way. That's rope burner go-go. Let's just, oh fuck my hands. Further down we go, hopefully somewhere where there's going to be some nice protection, because the sun is starting to get a bit spoopy now.
That's a mine shaft. If I rappel down that way, I should be able to find a way out.
Alright.
I'd rather find another way.
So there's a mine we could go down, and we need some bolts, we need some other stuff I've already forgotten, but we did use all our wooden planks, so that's good. So we definitely want that. Coal. Okay, so that'll be handy if we start a fire. Got some more food here if we need it. And some more plank. I think plank is always going to be needed. Plank is basically just going to be the most important thing we ever have. More oil. We're just gonna... A shame we can't just like smear it all over ourselves and move around faster because this is a video game and I have terrible expectations. Yeah, that's right. We need a metal hook as well. I think 3 of them? 3 of those, 4 bolts, and I forget the other thing, but I'm sure I will be able to go over and take another look in a second. So it isn't so bad today. I mean, you know, we're only burning a little bit. We've smeared clay all over ourselves, so we need. Okay, so it's rope as well. So we need 4 bolts, 3 hooks, and a rope. Excuse me. I might as well, now that I've I might as well take the food. Where was the food? Did I end up taking the food? I guess I ended up taking the food. Need to be careful here. Should have filled up from that clean water vase before I left. I've already killed myself, ladies and gentlemen. Such is the end of our heroine. And there is running as well. I'd like to imagine running tires you out a little bit more, but who knows? You can get dirty water by digging those places up, so... You got anything nice on you? No, just your bones. I wish you had something a bit more to you, rather than just your horrible mummified remains that I feel awful about, like, picking through. More lantern. More lantern. Very pretty game, though. I've got to give this game credit. It's very, very nice. Like the feeling of isolation is very real. Oh, and we would need some cloth if we wanted to make a bed here to sleep. We've got enough plant fiber from my obsessively trying to find seeds that we can do just that. So let's just there we go. So should we need to sleep, we now have a bed. Thanks for the memories. Oh, and there was also cloth in there. Metal scrap. Can I pull metal scrap apart, I wonder, to turn into things? Let's just take a moment here. See if, like, metal scrap is used on anything. Doesn't seem like... Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything we could make out of this, out of, like, metal scrap. It's probably used as part of, like, hammers and stuff. No, I've got absolutely no idea. I'm just gonna hold on to it. Why not? So blue flag usually means there's something of interest in that direction. There's definitely what looks like a house up there. I liked that sound effect too, of the wind whipping it. Got me a pretty flower. Oh, another little place to work on things. Another little animal trap if I need it. This one's got a bed. The man from Laressa has confirmed my suspicions. The Lamacortes have killed and killed, but have no way to survive. In time they will die out in this place. It is a shame that I wasn't ready sooner. Perhaps I could have saved them. At least I can save this man. Take him to the caves. Do one good deed before I finish my shaman's journey. One good deed before I die. It kind of feels like something messed up's been happening around here, and I'm not entirely sure it's something I want to know what that messed up thing was. Oh, cool. Erempo. I'm just gonna like eat those straight away. And yes, being in the menu doesn't stop you from burning in the sun, and I need more clay. I just smear more clay on myself. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Okay. Need to give myself a good smearing, and then eat the peaches of the desert. Okay. So I guess I can make that into something. Eat them beans. And away we go. There are officially 84 repairable items in this game. That's good to know. That means there's lots of places to just sort of, you know, hang out and try not to die. Well, the good news at least is it seems like we found a good collection of sticks. So we need sticks and rocks. Can't hurt to repair a fireplace close by. I feel like sticks and rocks. Well, sticks I think are probably going to be one of the most important resources we find around the place. Seems like they're used in a lot of stuff. There you go. I was like, because kept picking from that thing. I was just like, is that infinite? I swear I can count. Not that you'd ever intrinsically know the number of things you need for a fireplace. Yeah, so there we go. If we need to do some cooking, which we can't really right now because we don't have enough thing. I need some seed. Okay, I need more seed. I need more seed. Nope. I have so much plant fiber, like you wouldn't believe. This is like, I have like, I should be able to make a hat out of the amount of bullshit I've got. Oh hey, aloe vera. Aloe vera is good. Aloe vera will help, well, there we go. Okay. Well, that will help prevent us from getting too murderized by the sun. Okay, so now I can put the seed in the seed whacker. I'm not much of a survival games person, mostly because like meters going down, you know, like my brain just doesn't really cope with that sort of thing very much. Hey, more points of interest. Whatever that is looks interesting. But it's like I always want to try them out. Like this game sort of with its sort of aesthetic gives me Long Dark vibes, and I've only played a little bit of Long Dark, but I like it. Hey, free food. Thanks, buddy. You're going to a better place. My stomach. There we go. Look at me, like the literal metaphorical genius that I am, just walking around, making things happen. Just sort of, you know, staggering from blue cloth to blue cloth in the search for shiny bits. I hear a lot of creaking. It's probably... Man, this thing. I probably didn't even need that much, but you know, yeah, the urge took me. Oh, we've got a dry person in chat already. No, this is my water. You can't have it. There's no way, no how. Don't suppose I can repair that with my like genius repair powers, huh? Well, we got all the metal hooks we need, so that's good. More oil too. Like we are just oiling up. Okay, we need some more sticks to fix the bed here. Oh no, that's a workbench. I suppose I can make planks? Yeah. Kinda should have figured that was gonna encumber me. Need... So what was I needing more of? Sticks? So wild, I thought I had heaps of sticks. Turns out I did not have heaps of sticks. Okay, looks like they got moss on them. Oh, we're gonna need more for over there as well, for the bed. I won't take any of that. Let's poke our head over here and see what I need to repair this one again. Probably just cloth. Yeah. So, first things first. Look, I won't judge you, Buff. I won't judge you. I am, like, actually secretly judging them incredibly much for what they've just done. Which I will not repeat. Yeah, so we're gonna go have a bit of a wander down. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. More clay. Gonna go find ourselves 2 more sticks. Then we can make the workbench, then we can make more cloth. It would probably go a lot faster if I wasn't carrying 100 little, like, bundles of grass, but here we are. This is the world we live in now. So there's one. Here's a second one. I could also just go back and, like, deposit the metal hooks back on the mine as well, and make use of the bench over there. But it looks like I don't need to. I will definitely need to stand in the shade for a little bit, though, shortly, because we are starting to get into the danger zone. If I use the aloe vera cream, it would probably diminish, like, sort of raise my bar up a bit, but it's like... I don't want to do that unless I absolutely have to. I'm guessing, I only got a little bit of time to make this happen. Yeah, and when you're encumbered, uphill actually becomes stressful. I like it though. I like this a lot. God, this is this game's just got a real nice vibe to it. Like I like games where you do feel a little bit alone, or more than a little bit alone. There we go. Let's take a look at we're gonna make 2 cloth. So that's nice. I haven't needed to make bandages or anything like that yet. But now that we've done that, we can go over here. We can make a bed. It's good. Just, you know, keep making these little setups so that when things go horribly wrong, we'll be okay. We'll take a moment just to collect ourselves, and then we'll walk back. Oh, hold on. Take a moment to collect ourselves, and then we'll walk back and we'll go put those metal hooks on, because I don't want to be carrying metal hooks around everywhere. I want to try and lighten my load a little on that in that regard. Because we are the mission is to, for some reason, put the go down into a mine. And I suppose if you're trying not to like die of heat exposure, a mine isn't too bad. I do wonder about the cold exposure though, because that's really the things about deserts is that yeah, cool, like desolate, horrible place during the day, but during the night it's cold city. You will freeze. There is no good ending to this sort of an adventure. Yeah, and I can probably actually, now that I think about it, hook up the coal, grab myself some coal on the way. Back at the other thing, and then we can come back here and cook the Vischacha. Which is, apparently it's like, this particular creature, the Vischacha, only seems to be known to hang out in in salty, flat regions in Argentina. Is that another dead one, or is this like something else? It's just ram bones, huh? Okay, well now I think I've got more hooks than I need, which is interesting. So there's probably a few more of those rope emplacement things to fix along the way as well. We definitely don't want to go out there. That kind of looks like a place where you go, where dreams go to die. And I've got too much to live for. It's 1931. I'm doing the math in my head here. I've got about 90 years. I've got to hurry. I've got 90 years. You know, before the next Total War Warhammer 2 DLC comes out. And the game hasn't even come out at this point. Won't for you know, for quite a few decades itself. But you know, like I can't die here. I've still got to go find a way to like live eternally, so that you know, we can come to what will be next week and play the game. Because that's what's happening next week. Is like it's gonna be fun. I've been really looking forward to it. I'm dragging Cool Guy along. We're gonna burn everything down. We're just gonna burn literally everything down. I'm just gonna put up giant pillars of stone everywhere and just be like, hello, this is my pee pee poo poo stone. Welcome to my pee pee poo poo dimension. And they'll hate it. Everyone will hate it. So yeah, let's go put our mighty boy up. Yep. For a second there, I dipped slightly down, and you didn't hear it, but I very nearly just went down the mine. I don't even know if you can fall down it, but I think a part of me was getting ready for the eventuality that I was going to vanish down a hole and have to restart from when I went to sleep last time. Can I save? Yes. Let's new save it, shall we? Thank you. Thank you for reminding me, game, that we are all but mortals in the grand scheme of nature hating the absolute shit out of us. Man, they must know where all the good food is, because they are circling like crazy over there. It's good to know. That means my survival chance... Oh no, they're around here as well. Okay. If I had to venture to guess, that's like a system for like points of interest. Not so much a, haha, this is where you are, you're going to die, and we're going to eat you sort of thing. Which is totally what they would be thinking and saying as birds, if they could. Okay. Smear some sun on. And head back down to our other place and see what we can do about the workbench. Yeah, so there's the workbench along the way. We'll want to hit that up because I want to cut up my Vischacha. I suppose that's the thing about survival, is you've got to set yourself little stepping stone goals. It's for your mental health as well as your physical health. Try not to die. Of course, we passed by aloe vera earlier, and I did not collect it, which is a mistake. Just collect all the aloe vera in existence, you know, just in case somebody else comes through here. I will ensure they never leave. All right, let's Oh, I don't have my sharp rock knife anymore. I must have used it up. That's a mistake. I just need 2 rocks. You know, like I said, little baby steps. The game is like just a lot of little baby steps for survival. You gotta like mentally checklist what you're doing. I can dig that. I actually really like that. I can honestly say, the idea of getting lost somewhere and having to survive is, it's kind of alien to me. Even when learning to fly, pretty much everywhere I flew over civilization was not far away. In some cases, if you crashed, you would land on civilization and you'd probably die, because buildings are terrible runways. But even out into, like, you know, further west, because I live on the east coast of Australia, there was stuff. There was always stuff. Roads, you know, roads that were well traveled, small townships, farms, you could like land a plane in the field of. It's crazy. I think I actually landed at one for an air show once. That was cool. And all right, let's Oh, that's right. I didn't butcher my Vischacha. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run back. Yeah, well, the sun's going down now, so it's all good. I'm talking about how I wouldn't know how to survive. Like, I don't like the concept of having to survive in an isolated place. Like, is a bit beyond me, and as I completely fail to like do this. There we go. So we got some more animal fat, and I still have no idea what I'm going to be using all that for. Okay. Also, I probably should. Here we go. Use that. Although we won't really need it. Once our eyes adjust, you can actually see pretty well at night. The only place I've ever been lost in my life that I remember was Legoland, like a Lego exhibition.
Should get some rest soon.
That's it. And I was lost with one of my sisters, so it wasn't even like a real lost. It was more like oh, our parents appear to have forgotten us again. All right then. So how are we gonna get through this? And we got through this. Actually, let me just hang back for a second. Have I caught anything yet? Dead fox! Holy shit! Okay. Never caught a fox before. I was expecting a lizard. Like, we eating good. We eating good tonight. Cool guy says, I had one of my doctors comment to me that the attitude for survival away from your support network is not that different from the attitude for dealing with chronic illness at one point. Yeah, no, it does sound like a sort of a whole lot of, when he was attempting to talk to me about diabetes. Okay. So, cool guy, to deal with your diabetes, we need you to understand gotta treat it like you're alone in the desert. And you gotta walk to the store and buy insulin in the desert. But yeah, one day at a time, sort of thing. Yeah, I suppose it's true for anything. You're just it's very much the conversation. Like the best part being that in my head you had this conversation with Wilford fucking Brimley. May he rest in peace. Son of a. I never repaired it. I have to go back. I have to go back to the bench. I'll pick up some rocks on. I am failing at this thing. You got the diabetes. You take it one day at a time. You take it every day. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose they've really got to impress upon people that it is like a life changer because someone just goes, yeah, you got the diabetes, and they're like snacking on like a chicken drumstick and just being like, yeah, what of it? What is that supposed to mean? Check your feet. What? Huh? My feet? Oh yeah, your feet. Your diabetes feet. I was confused for a second there. Because I don't have diabetes, so those sorts of things confuse me. Let's butcher the dead fox as well while we're here. Got a lot of leather out of that. That's nice. Also some bones. I'm a bit less cool on that. Wasn't there a cloth in here? Yeah, cool. Okay. Ah, goddammit. Dear. I mean, I could sleep there, but like, yeah. Yeah, the thing did, like, I very briefly looked at the blurb and it was like, yeah, you won't get much meat out of this. You'll just get a lot of leather, which is fine, because leather will be useful for other things. When we move on to the mine, when we go through the mine, I get the feeling that's going to be a point of no return. So I'm probably going to want to, like... Shit. That coal I just wasted. I mean, I didn't waste it. I got a lot of food out of it. But technically I wasted it. Alright, so let's just yell, fuck it. And also cook... Also cook that meat. And then we'll eat some meat, drink some water, and go to sleep. I'm gonna have to do some digging for some clay tomorrow as well, because I think I've used up almost all my clay. I don't want to burn alive. Drinking my coffee. I might just show you what happens when you cook one of these suckers up. Just turn it into some alcohol. Yeah, Legoland, and like getting lost in Legoland is a lot less scary than getting lost in the desert. I think is the point I was trying to make there. For some reason. Are you shitting me? Am I surviving sucks. I want to go to Legoland instead. Take me to Legoland, for God's sakes. Fuck this. I'm gonna dig this. It's like, I'm about to pass out from exhaustion. Okay, it's not gonna let me do it. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. Because I'm too exhausted. The red symbol is my my wakefulness. I'm pretty tired right now, and it's like when you get down to the lowest form of tiredness, you don't move too good. So let me just have a drink of water here because we need it. I'm gonna eat the rest of my my arampos. Get them liquidy liquids up, and that should do the rest. Some cooked meat. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, the reds. I had to fix my bed, okay? I had to fix it. I couldn't sleep without fixed bed. Always make it like these games. It's always like make sure you go to bed with a full belly, or you're gonna fucking die in your sleep. Okay, so let's wake up. Sun is out again. I got one last thing of that to smear on myself, and I'll eat another thing of meat because that'll restore a little bit of water as well. And then have another sippy from the cup. We got one more sippy, so we gotta be careful. Although we think we've got some more fruit over here, so I'm gonna pick it. And I'll be able to make use of that as we go. Sleep on a goddamn rock. Look! Do you see the smiley face next to the umbrella? That smiley face is important. If I'm having a bad day, I die. That's not even an exaggeration. I'm like a guinea pig. If I just have like one really bad day, I'm fucking done. And like you guys have all just got to like watch me just go, I'm sad, and then just like fall down on the ground and just like I'm gone. And you'll be like, and then I know you guys. You'll be like poking me with a stick, being like, "Oh, why is streamer no move? How come streamer? Streamer, please. Streamer, please do trick. Do a flip, streamer." I can't do a flip. Just fucking stick poking me for all time. It's like, apparently if I make a mortar and pestle, which apparently you do by getting enough clay, making it unfired, and then firing it at a fireplace, then you can start making aloe juice. And apparently aloe juice is like good for that too. So I should probably look at getting some clay. Well, I mean, I've already said multiple times now I need to get some more clay. So let's think. Yeah, let's get the shovel out. Oh, I got some insects too. That's cool. I got some bugs. You guys want to eat some bugs with me? I can, in fact, eat them. Let's see if we can break this shovel. Nope, still good. Hitting my dead body with a stave or a polearm is not a fixing a problem thing. That is just a defiling my corpse kind of thing. Man, so we are quite a ways from our initial camp. Is that like another thing down there? Yeah, so we're gonna cross down there and take a look as well, because we still need some bolts. I think it was really just bolts, because I think we also got a rope. I think we can make a rope, I guess, with enough magic and belief in our hearts. But A lot of this game is gonna be like walk around. Like this is actual civilization. Take a look at this. Look at this. This is an actual building built by actual people who are probably all actually dead in a cave. Hello? May I come in? More ram bones. Yeah, probably not gonna see any sheep around here. I'm thinking they all dead. Hold on a second. Let me rebuild my. Oh, I didn't need to do it that many times. I got my achievement for restoring 10 things. I still can't believe I caught a fox. I didn't know you could catch a fox in those. Like when I did a practice run of this, all I caught were lizards. No, and I thought that was cool because it's like, yeah, cooked lizard. That's survival as heck. There's a lot of survival involved in that. And then it's just like dead fox. You know, like just you know, a fox crawled into my really crappy wooden trap and fucking died. I think he died of embarrassment. Well, that's definitely going to be the creepiest thing I do for a while. Do I want to take that? Let me just, Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I can... Here we go. I'm still not so sure about these metal scraps, so I'm just gonna leave the metal scraps for now. Of course, I'm still over encumbered. I was really hoping to break this shovel. Oh, right. Let's just leave the bones for now. We don't need bones. There we go. So did everyone just like die peacefully in their sleep here, or run off into the caves? Like, do I get a little bit of lore around here? It's like I'm just like I'm just poking around, just trying to find whoever they were. Their doors were not of their interest. Oh, that was a very excited noise I just made then. But I'm just like, excuse me, a folded tent? Oh, I have to disassemble that. Why? Also, why? What is your story? My god, there are so many dead rabbits around here. I've got to, like, butcher the shit out of these things and cook them. You know what? The knife's doing alright. The sharp bone knife has managed to not break for a while now, and I'm very, very happy with it. Is there a way to make glue? I'll need leather strips. Because there's a lot of, like, better things you can make. I can make a protein compound if I make myself a mortar and pestle. That's pretty funny. Seasoned raw meat. I'm just wondering if it's worthwhile to do. I suppose I've got enough meat I can probably just, like, make 2 of them. And then... there it goes. But now I can make glue! I will never give you my water. That's it. Like, you've made this decision. You're going to have to live with it. Okay, good. Can I make the mortar? An uncooked mortar, so I'll just do that. So there we go. So when we go cooking our mortar, it'll be a fun time for all. Also, you might have just heard a kathunk noise. That kathunk noise is the sound of success. That is the sound of one quart moron. As you can see, the trap has closed. Look at ourselves a rat. I really gotta... like, I was kind of really just hoping this shovel would break a lot sooner than it hasn't. Because it's just like, I'm gonna... I need something else to dig. Come here, you. You cost me energy, but god damn it. Let's open you up anyway. Cool, there we go. Alright. And now I can eat. These canned peaches actually bring up literally everything. Not a large amount, but just enough. Suppose I might as well go down to into the shaft. I'm sure everything will be fine and nothing will be terrible. I've got probably more than enough oil to burn through. I was like reading a review for this, and the guy was like, I was running out of oil, I was running out of food, I was running out of will to live. And I'm just like, I have so much oil right now. I'm gonna save the game. Just in case I do something, like, because I'm talking about how well I'm doing, and immediately the first thought is, oh, I'm actually gonna fuck up. I know how this hubris thing goes.
Look at these drawings. I wonder how many people went through here. Wonder how many of them made it out.
The Sad Vischacha folks died down here, I can tell. I'll tell you what. My claustrophobia senses are tingling here. I've got enough bolts now that we can go back to the other area and repair that thing. I mean, look at this. Like, they're not they're not kidding when they talk about how important oil is all I'm saying. Like, that's kind of scary. Like, you definitely can't go spelunking by the sheer power of your mind, and that's kind of why I'm like, yeah, don't worry about using the torch so much when you're outside in, you know, because a clear night sky when the moon's out, it's like, you know, fuck it. Like, what are you scared of? You know, like, who you trying to fool? Let's go rumble clown myself. Oh, character really wants to just fall downhill there, and I don't want to just fall downhill there. I'd prefer it if we didn't. Claustrophobia senses are the worst senses. I have a sort of a, like, it's not, I don't know if there's like a term for it, but I only get claustrophobic when I get like extremely stressed from like something going like horribly wrong. Like, I don't like people being close to me. I don't like being in rooms with four sides when like shit goes wrong. I'm sure that's like a normal panic response. But it's just like, that's me. I feel that is like my first major, like, everything is going fucking wrong stress response is to like get outside and get some air. It's probably fight or flight normal, but you know, it's not something I've looked up too much into, so it's like I don't really have a have a good comparison to another human being's response to things to go with. Yeah, pickaxes are very important. The game, I know that the game will later on puts like a rather disgusting amount of rocks in your way that you've got to break, and the rocks can respawn. So whenever I do that, like whenever I sort of get to that area and know it's coming, we'll be spending a bit of time, you know, if indeed I'm still playing this game at that, like when we get to there, because I'm taking it easy. I'm going. Are we getting stuck in a sandstorm here? Is this a problem? Is this gonna be a problem? Okay, good. I was gonna say, if you're gonna sandstorm me, we're gonna have... Probably you're still gonna sandstorm me. We're gonna have problems. Yeah, it's easy to get turned... Like, deserts are fun places to get turned around. You always sort of hear stories about, you know, people who go tooting off into the desert and their car breaks down because, of course, the one thing that they've tried to make sure functions is their car, right, guys? Right? I say, looking at like just a conga line of like metal coffins. But you know, and then they go, well, we can't be far from civilization. Let's just leave the car, and then. So cool guys tell me I'm normal. It's always good. It's always good. It's always good to have someone around to remind me that I'm normal. I say as I look across to this I have a problem. If you put things there we go. If you put things cheap enough, right? If you make something cheap enough as a food item, I will inevitably buy it and try it. So I paid $2 for a large thing of rusk from India, which is like a biscuit you dip in a coffee, right? I didn't think for a second, you know, like, this isn't imported from India food, right? So naturally, if you're going to have it, you're going to want to try it with, you know, Indian tea, Indian coffee. Indian coffee's fucking great, by the way. It'd be great with Indian coffee, but with regular instant coffee or like, you know, like home brewed espresso, it tastes like complete garbage. And I'm mad that I wasted the money and insulted the food. Let's can I craft rope? I know I can make rope. I just need plant fibers and glue. Oh, hello, look at this. I just need more plant fibers. How many plant fibers do I need? Well, I'm checking this, it's like the sun exposure is going down, so this is actually good. Maybe it's a strong rope it needs. Either way, I can make that too. I've got enough. I just need to make a rope. I just need to get 10 plants. I can do that. I can pick plants. Especially when they spawn one on top of each other like that. I can do it very easily. I have to make myself a new knife though, because the other one I broke. Smashing that rat. You know, doing a little bit of Vermintide. I think it's high time I started I was kind of hoping for some dirty water. Because, we're starting to get a little low here. And, I can only fight it off with the power of Desert Pear for so long before it becomes obvious that I'm gonna, like, need to go find a thing of water. And there was, like, a big tub of it back up the rope. So I'm wondering if I should just go back there for the night. Let's make my rope. We're not gonna go down there yet because I want to explore around here first. We've already found like a giant Vischacha and a giant-headed baby. I feel like there's more weird things just out there waiting to be found in this game. You know, this game has secrets. Like who was baby? How be there? We just don't know. So, let's make a rope. And I found the right place to place it. Yeah, that feels like that's gonna be, it wants a strong rope. And if not, I've still got more glue, I guess. We'll make a knife. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you don't even need to butcher the rat. So when it comes time to cook, I'm just gonna like put that rat over a fire and turn him around a few times. I think we'll be good. I suppose if I'm digging at dirt piles, I probably want to get a dirt pile in the shade to get dirty water. I mean, that seems like a logical conclusion to make. How are we doing, by the way? Not so great on the sun. Smear myself again, and then get myself to shade rather quickly. Become friends with Bubba. I mean, Bubba's my only salvation right now. I think he's doing circles right now trying to find me. So, like, Bubba is more than a friend. He's like I guess he was also flying a plane. I guess we were like a plane convoy. It's not really something you see these days because most planes can actually handle that sort of thing. But it was probably a good idea for people to fly with more than one plane, because things could just go horribly wrong, and there weren't things like GPSs and things like that, so you could at least watch out for somebody else. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about aviation in those times. I mostly just know how to make a plane stay in the sky and not crash. Yeah, well, I'm sure Bubba's... So yeah, we can go down there now, but we're not going to, because we're not going to. It is not time. It is not time yet. Just waiting for a little bit. Haven't fallen off anything and broken my legs yet, which is nice. I'm just enjoying eating the bugs. Oh, looks like the sun's going down, and that means nighttime is falling. Like I said, I think I might go back, see if I can't go back up. What's his last name? Hotep. How old is Elvis at this point in the story, though? Because like the story of Bubba Hotep is like that's a movie with like Bruce Campbell in it. As like I don't remember if he's like Elvis or an Elvis impersonator, but he like fights against like in an old people's home against like a mummy named Hotep. So it's just kind of like I haven't seen that movie. Like caveat, haven't seen it. No, I do know of it though. Let's just take that. We may need some ignition fuel. Can I give me the uppies, please? Yeah. So definitely not Bubba Hotep. It's a little soon for that. Well, I'm glad we go up as fast as we go down. Hot damn. Like, when it comes to having ups, this girl, she got what it takes. I wouldn't say how silly that sentence sounds, but that was some pretty good climbing. And we set a trap over here, so hopefully we caught something in the trap. Dead rat! Let's catch ourselves another one. We're eating good tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are eating ratto. Filthy ratto. Alright, so let me just fucking drink and fill our canteen up. So that's the cycle. And then let's I guess let's fireplace it. And you know what? Bugger it. We got a lot of shit to cook here, so I'm just gonna like I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make some really bad decisions here, and we're just gonna burn a lot of fuel. Because I want to make my mortar and pestle. Because I want to start grinding up stuff and making some aloe stuff. Because if we can make aloe water, we'll be in really good stead. I think, maybe. Could have been based on a true story. Well, I mean, you know. Note that you can extinguish the fire to collect the unburnt fuel. Oh yeah, I know about that. You can just you can even just double click on that and just pull out what hasn't been burned yet into your inventory. So that's cool. Yeah. What I should have done is I should have done that last time when I walked away from it and I forgot. Like I didn't. Although I think it consumed it completely anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just cook all this meat. And then you're last. I'm gonna save you fuckers for last. Oh dear. It was just a sort of an interesting movie for Bruce Campbell to make, I think. Just like and I'm glad he did it. Like he's one of those people who just does interesting concepts. And because he is who he is, he's able to attract people to it. Because he's got a good charisma to it. Okay. I was about to say, did I burn that? But apparently, no, that's just a cooked seasoned steak. So that apparently will be a very strong steak, I think. That will be so much at stake. This is nice. Honestly, I'm not much, like I think I've already said it before a few times. I'm not much of a movie watcher, and people are always trying to get me like, hey, like, come watch this movie with us and things like that. It's like the problem is that this movie, I can't get into them. They've been around for some of them. They've been around for so long that I've accidentally osmosed the entirety of the film, just like from different cut sequences and references and everything like that. So it's like I could enjoy the movie as a movie, but I'm not that kind of person who likes to sit down and enjoy a movie as a movie. Like, you know, like to sit there and just like to sit down and appreciate it artistically. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm more like that with video games, but not with movies. Which is my own personal brain damage. Don't you worry about that. God, we're gonna go through a lot of oil and wood cooking this sucker. Although I'm hesitant to use those. I feel like we got enough oil. We can make some poor decisions. Yeah. But I think the last movie I watched in cinemas was Pacific Rim, and we just caught something in the trap. So that's good. That's good to know. We'll grab that on our way out when we leave. We'll just scoop up whatever it was. Leaving traps around the place, actually, like, you know, fixing traps and then just like stuffing things inside them seems like a pretty effective means to like not dying around here. So I can certainly dig that. Yeah, we're probably going to have to put more in, so I'm just going to put the entire amount in and then pull the rest out when it burns through. When do you get to pet a bunny again? I mean, I could go back out and pet that same one from before, I guess, but it's not high on my priorities right now. There is another one later in the game, probably, as well. I think there's like one or two more. I think there's an achievement for doing it. For cheering up the Sad Vischacha, because everyone around it is dead. A lot of people dying around here too, which is kind of weird. You would think it's like, here I am, someone who knows very little about how to survive, just bungling my way through this. I'm doing all right. Like how they all had stuff built up and ready to go before. They all ran screaming into tunnels, like and died. So it's like, what happened to you guys? Like, how did you make this did you all just like forget how to drink water? Like what happened? I feel like I'm going through like most of my hunger and sleep meter just like watching myself like cook a fucking mortar and pestle. I swear if this thing breaks there'll be like tears. There's gonna be tears eventually. There's gonna be a lot of tears at some point. 10 uses. Oh boy. Yeah, we won't need any more of that. So we'll put our oil back into our inventory. Hey, rat on the stick, I love it. Scenes of airplane from the characters about the main character's drinking problem. Look, I've managed to avoid the biggest trap of all, which is taking all of those fruits and immediately just like brewing them into alcohol and just drinking myself to death. So I think I'm pretty good. Okay. So that's good. So that still has a little bit of fire I can play with if I come back here later. So let's open up first by eating that rat. There he goes. That's for the vermintide. And I suppose we should probably just sleep. Alcohol apparently be good for like wound cleaning. Let's go to the crafting table. We've still got a little bit of time here. I just want to see what else I can make. There we go. That's what we wanted. That is what we got the mortar and pestle for. I don't know what medicinal herbs are for. I'm just gonna say that now. I guess it's for a herbal infusion if you have bad... Okay, I get it. I guess it's for if you have, like, dirty water. Like, if you'd, like, desperately drink water.
Can't keep my eyes open. Gotta rest.
Yeah, let's go. We may wake up a little bit sooner. Oh, the dude could have hit his mouth with liquid to save his life. Ah, right. Yes. That is definitely a the kind of comedy oh. Yeah, my character is like, I've got the little icon down there. It's like, hey, you're dying of thirst. Try not to do that. And now I got a smiley face. I don't suppose you filled back up yet. No. Some of these things do refill periodically. I suppose I got some clay. to clear my problems away. Alright. Back at it. Yeah, some of the, like, you can sort of, like, there is like a respawn for a lot of this stuff, so it's not too bad. I feel like I want to try and hook around and see if I can't sort of build this bridge up. Because, like, there's secrets and there's lore. Yeah, the game is pretty nice about not fucking over for the sake of fucking over. Yeah, like, there are survival elements, and there is a high difficulty the game can put you on if you really want to, like, you know, get punched in the pucker for, like, 10 minutes and then, like, die screaming of thirst. But the game is nice enough on its normal settings to just be like, hey, we made a really nice looking game with some mechanics you want to, like, explore. And of course I say hell yeah, and they're like, don't swear. Because hell is like a really, really, really nasty curse word in the Netherlands. Probably. I don't think it is. Like, someone from the Netherlands was, like, reaching for the comment. for the comment section on this mod. It's just like, how dare you? How dare you, streamer? You do not know, you do not know who you have crossed this day. I am the Netherland Fact Man. And I know all there is to know about the Netherlands. And I'm like, oh, like that's the place with the windmills, right? And they just start screaming. I'm gonna make a bad decision. Still no dirty water. It was like the last time I was doing this, it was just like dirty water a go-go. There was nothing but dirty water as far as the eye could see. And here I am, just failing. Failing miserably to get dirty water. Not that I need it. I've now got a system for making aloe vera, which will keep me going, like aloe vera water. Keep me going for a little bit. Protect me from the elements. Oh man, there is so much here. I'll have to remember that they've got a lot of good stuff here. I just, you know, I can't really do anything with it right now. God. There is still a lot to this place. But up around here is where stage 2 is? Oh, that's interesting. Someone's already built a roping thing up to there. I guess if you want to climb up and down that, you're free to do it. Handy. Ah, excellent. That is what I like to see. So let's see what we need to get to fix this bridge, so that we don't have to sort of hook around the wide way if we ever want to go back to the good location. What we got in here? It tells me I'm gonna need these, even though it's. Oh no, it didn't over encumber me. Dear, just. Ah, dagnabbit. I just need a little bit more nut, a little bit more wood. I need like one more wood plank. Oh, I'm encumbering myself. I don't suppose I got anything I can eat to... Yeah. There we go. That wasn't enough to unencumber me, but... I'll just tuck everything I need in here for the moment. Unless this is a wooden plank down here that I can pick up. No, it's a rock. It was kind of plank-like in color, so let's just put these in the crates. And see if we can't go over to this thing over here and maybe find one more nut. Like a little bit more nut. And then a little bit more wood. Because then we'll have a bridge. I'll need to like find somewhere to sequester myself in the shade for a little bit too. Okay, cool. But that still doesn't solve the other problem, which is... We already have one here though. Yeah. You still here, cool guy? There we go. He was still there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's climb down here real quick. There might be shade down here. I need to get in the shade. Crap. Okay, over there. Because I'm about to start sunburning. I've got aloe cream, but I'd rather not have to use it so soon. After talking about how smart I thought I was. Come on. Hey, look at that. Man avoids sunburn. There's a lot of tools for disassembling stuff. I missed it. Yeah, I know. I did look over the edge. Yeah, it was a heck of a drop, to be honest. Huh. Just making sure there wasn't any any more cha-chas, any more big cha-chas behind anything there. I suppose if I disassembled the wagon wheel, I'd probably get wood. There's probably like something I can disassemble that would have given me like bolts and stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff here I haven't taken advantage of with the tools I've got. That's mostly because I haven't needed to. I've got everything I need to build that bridge. I don't think there's been a single game with like a drop I haven't like made reference to Cool Guy for in some way. Dying Light 2 is going to be so fun because I'm going to make him join me for it, and we're gonna. Dying Light 2 is going to be a right rollicking time that I make him miserable in. Okay, let's go. Something about that little musical sting always gets me, though. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha. It's like, because your brain always sort of like connects it to any of the, like the nature shows you're watching when you're a kid, and they're like, the scorpion or the rattlesnake. It fucking hates you. It's coming for you. It wants you to die. We didn't notice that. I didn't see that. Didn't see that at all. Like, Professor, you take any points off for that, believe me, you're in trouble. I'll give you lots of... Okay, cool. There's still water in there. The laugh weeping. No, laugh weeping is definitely what Cool Guy did that time. Alright, now we gotta very slowly climb up and repair this bridge. He was so happy, and then he hit the edge. And there we go. Look at that. Don't make them like that anymore, do they? So yeah, we can now make use of that if we want to do some sneakery and sneak our way through. I may just want to like. Is there anything down here? Because it kind of seems like there's like a little valley down here. Let me just get some shade for a second here. Eat some more of this. This is the good shit. This is what's keeping me going, is I'm just eating fruit. It was just, I felt so bad for him when he fell off that, when that thing dropped off, and like, he's just like in the water, just laughing and crying, and I'm just like, you could kind of just hear it in my voice. Like, I'm just like, I feel a little sorry for him. I'm just like, my god, we have just like brutalized this poor baby. Yeah, it was wild. Like, Loon got you really good with that one. Like, we all knew it was like, because we're all thinking, oh, he's just getting him to do it because it's a big drop. You know, it's like a big slide down, but it's like the fastest way down. And then he gets here. It was perfection. And it does like if I had to define like everybody's roles, sort of, in Time Warrior stuff, I'd say Loon's probably the closest to the agent of chaos that we'll ever get. Like he's probably like true evil, like he just because he can deliver he can deliver some pretty chaotic meanness when he needs to. Oh my god. All this. All this. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that heat effect coming off the fucking mountains. Or, coming off the rocks, rather. Like, wibbling the mountains. That looks so good. Oh, there's a note. I can already tell there's lore ahead. I'm ready to read the shit out of this lore. Is that a rope I can climb, or what's going on here?
A hook. Might as well hold on to that.
I mean, sure. In a sec. Idaho Johnson's diary, property of Dr. Idaho Johnson, PhD. If found, please return to sender. Okay. Alright. Well. I got nothing for that. I really got nothing for that. It's just Dr. Idaho Johnson is a name for sure. I can confirm that's a name. But it doesn't sound like the name of an actual human being, if we're going to be honest. Well, I feel like we've kind of done a pretty good route, because I think that's Death Desert. So the only places we haven't explored now are the further depths of the mine, which is a little worrying, and the yeah, and the actual mine, like the mine itself. So we've got like a couple of caves we haven't gone into, but that's really about it for here now. And I will admit to being a little spooched by the cave. Oh, well, here's another base of operations we can set up. Oh, hey. Ah, it's Idaho Johnson's diary. Now we can return it to sender. I can hear them outside getting closer. Their footprints are drawing nearer every dawn. They can't be too smart, but they're vicious after what I caught them doing to that corpse. Tossed it around like a ragdoll among them. These creatures could be findings of great archaeological merit. Perhaps cryptids like the Supay of Incan legend. I should capture one when I return with a dozen armed men. Also, someone has been going through my tobacco stash. What kind of madman would break into another shelter to steal his smokes is beyond me. I'm sorry? We've got cryptids? Oh, fuck's sake. And no crafting bench. And I can't fix anything there. Well, that's a little worrying, isn't it? I mean, I can rip down the cloth, but I still don't have, enough of literally anything else to get this done, so... It may just be better to start walking back. See, now that I've read that, it's like, oh, okay, do I really want to go into the caves now? And the answer is a resounding no. Really, the caves, I'm not feeling the caves even more now. In fact, like, the caves have become even, like, more terrifying than before. Oh, God. I'm gonna poke the caves, but I'm gonna fucking regret it. I just know it. We'll have a nap. Get ourselves back up to full. Kind of hoping to get some more seeds so I could, like, kill another rat, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The gentle flailing of cloth in the wind. I'm just like, I'm pulling out the torch now. I'm told that there's sand here. There is a lot of sand here, yes. Probably a lot more sand than you as a human being could ever want. Critter trap. Yeah, we already knew that. There are sand, bones, and possibly cryptids, which is. I mean, I've often spoken about how like America's got like one of the coolest sort of things in the form of cryptids, and in all honesty, that also is including yeah, it's just next to the corpse. Don't worry about it. and, you know, next to South America, I include in this, which is where we are. Like, they have some of the coolest weird monster legends out there. All right, well, it's still midnight. The moon's up pretty high in the sky now, so we can see pretty easy. So let's have. Oh, apparently this is what I look like. it's That's Is that like we're carrying something? What's going on there? What are you? What are you? What are you doing? What's your body doing? Why is your body like that? Probably should have eaten actually. Some more of that. Eat my rat on a stick. Just keep me going for a while. Alright. Oh dear. Well, let's make me miserable now and go straight down that big ass cave. Yeah, you know, like for those wondering, Arid is a game made by a dev team that were students at a university in the Netherlands, and they did it early access on Steam. It's free, and they were just learning how to make the video game happen. And ostensibly their project is finished. They'll go back to work on it together if they you know come out the other side of it and be like, oh, we don't actually hate each other after that. Except for you, like whatever like the Netherlands equivalent of Timmy is. Timmy never fucking turned up. Timmy was an asshole, and still tried to claim credit at the end. Like nobody likes Timmy. I swear to God, if I chickened out before, and there was just like two dead ends that you couldn't see just out of the reach of darkness, I'm gonna be extremely ecstatic. God, well I know this is the way. The sounds of my own fate are actually freaking me out more than anything. Okay, we are going up now. What the fuck is this mine? Okay. Did I got turned around? No. No, this is different. Where the fuck am I? Hold on, let me oil up. Put that away. This is not the same place. Yeah. In terms of like, you know, in terms of a video game, I definitely would say these guys and gals, I don't actually know who's in it, have done a oh. I've never felt safer. Let's just pull out the torch. There's probably some more weird stuff around here I'm not noticing. So that's the dirty water that we can filter. Don't know why you would though, it's like clean water right here. Alright. Well, we can definitely make a home out of this. Again, just repairing it. I'm not sure what the deal is. Well, I collected a rather significant amount of grass, so we can put this to use. So let's, I just saw lore, ladies and gentlemen. I just saw a book. You know what that means. The Shaman's Journal. Okay. I really did need that music right now, game, please. Pachamama came to me in a vision at night, showed me the Lamakoras freed by man's greed. They became hungry in the dark, starving and mad. They found no livestock to slaughter, and so they contented with men. And now they come here stalking the dust in the trail of the white man down in his cave. He is a good man. He has tobacco to spare for the both of us. I've kept the Lamakoras away for his sake, but I may soon have to make myself known to him before it is too late. Okay. I'm starting to get, like, increasingly worried about what's going on here. Because I have not seen a single llama quarter yet. I don't even know what a llama quarter is. I don't even know what, like, a llama half, or even like a full llama. I have seen nothing with llama at all. Game, why you gotta get spoopy? Why you gotta get spoopy on me, game? I guess because it wants to. So, like, so what do I need? I need more rock. Which would probably have, like, giant piles of everywhere. Let's, Oh, did I not pick up the axe? I guess I didn't pick up the axe. Weird. Stop that! Immediately! Stop that! Okay, the sun's coming out. I would seriously prefer it if you knocked off the moody music. Thank you. Okay, that's another rock. Bit more clay. Suppose we are about to start getting exposed to the sun, so where did I put it? Where did I put my clay? My rightful clay. For a second I thought those were like symbols. It's just like... Okay, so that's where, okay, so this is where we are. Man, we actually got a bit of distance on that. On that tunnel trip. I get mad at atmosphere, yeah. I'm just like, look, I get what you're doing. I love it, but you're doing that thing where you haven't actually shown me the thing I should be scared of. So now I'm like eternally scared of everything. I like to remind people I am deep down a very powerful coward. Like I am very much a 5-alarm chicken. I have always been easily terrified, and so it's like, this ain't helping. This definitely ain't helping the mood. I am definitely shaking in. Well, that's interesting. I just wanted to see what that was like. So there is a water filter around here. I think I saw it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, music's just like I look behind me and music is there. Oh, it's filtering the water. Okay, so you use up all your water to filter water. That almost seems like a bad idea, except I'm carrying a lot of aloe vera, so I'm alright. That's just like, huh. Just interesting as a concept. Don't think I need any more hooks, to be honest. How long does this take exactly? Oh god, this probably takes like forever. I probably just bamboozled myself pretty hardcore on that one. Well, I mean, we could say I had, except there's like lots of things you can eat. Kind of looks like there might be still something just down around there as well. Let me just let me eat some more meat. Because that's how I prepare myself. I'm just gonna take a big old piece of meat. Okay, that's gotta be Bubba. That's gotta be Bubba's plane over there. Cause that's Bubba. Okay. Oh, goddammit. More places I can just filter water, I guess. No places where I can just like... I'm sort of annoyed. There's no dirty water coming out of these things. I was getting it all the time when I was like, when I did it. When I say all the time, I mean every single hole I dug till my shovel broke, which is about 3, I guess. I was like, dirty water! I will fucking shoot I will shoot the next band to walk in the front door. It's like, they know what's up. They know the price for coming in and whopping at me. You better believe it. Do not warp in my direction. Oh, right. I had that all the time. Yay. I have a sippy. I feel like it's too soon to go to bed. Let me just, I've probably gathered enough of this. Where is it?
Watch out, world. Here I come.
There we go. And now I can run infinitely. Wait, what? Empty your canteen first. Oh, fuck you then. Screw you. I have so much caffeine in my system, I don't care anymore. So I kind of need to like make a decision now, like what I want to take with me, because apparently picks are a pretty big deal. But even as I am now with what I'm carrying, I'm kind of already pushing it, and I've already got one pick. This hammer's not really doing much for me, so I may just like toss the hammer. Because I believe... Well, you say caffeine. The coffee didn't hydrate me at all, actually. It just didn't dehydrate me, which is nice. Do I wanna... I guess I've got to go into the mine sometime. I've been putting it off because, considering what the game's been building towards, I'm almost certain my first encounter with the llama thing is going to be there. So why don't I see what I can do about making this pickaxe do more work for me? That might actually be a good idea. Yeah. Technically, tea is a diuretic too, but it's still net hydrating. Yeah. Oh well, the coffee is no longer supplying me infinite, so that's unfortunate. Let's see what I might need if I want to like reinforce these pickaxes. Because they've got a pickaxe. Let's just bring up tools only. Is there an improved pickaxe, or is there just pickaxe? Oh, apparently you can make a hammer and turn it into a pickaxe. And for that I need an improved hammer. So to improved hammer, I would need bones, leather strips, rock, and strong rope. Oh my god, the cost of this shit. it's pretty impressive actually. Apparently that's if I want to make some oil. If I run out of oil, I can grind seeds into it, so that's good. Oh right, sorry, yeah, use the hammer to make a pickaxe. Well, I'm kind of surprised there's only like one version of... Yeah, sorry, you are right. It's interesting there's only one version of the pickaxe then. That's interesting. So I really should just go find those other pickaxes, throw the hammers away, and just like... I don't know. I know there is a pickaxe before we go into the mine. And I seem to recall a pickaxe up where we were. I think that's the one thing I don't think no, actually, now that I think about it, it's probably not that important. We might as well just get ready to go. We might as well just, because we got a pickaxe there. So we'll have 2 pickaxes. That should be enough to get us to whatever trouble I get myself into. I just need to be ready. Just gonna... Is there anything I can throw out? Probably animal fat. I don't even know when I got the peat. But we can use that on the fire. So that's good. Would you rather fight one llama-sized duck or a dozen duck-sized llamas? I'm a giant coward. I feel like I need to repeat that. I feel like the most important factoid in all of this has been forgotten. I would panic and run at the first sign of either. How's your kickoff leg? What, as in how fast I can go? like from 0 to like running for my life? I don't know. I reckon I got it pretty good. I reckon I got a pretty good I got pretty good go power. Go fast. Okay, well. Let's oh, there's another aloe. Oh, what the? It's always weird when they do that. How much? Yeah. We've still got one aloe cream in our inventory that I've refused to use, which is always funny. Alright. So... what would the wooden handle be used in? I'm sorry, I'm just looking through some things here. The shovel? No? Yeah, so the pickaxe. And you need a lot of metal scrap to make it too. Okay, well I feel like I'm probably got me about as ready as I'm gonna be. You know, like a little old scaredy coward like me is probably Pet the llama's victory through domestication. You trust those spitting sons of a guns far more than I do. That's all I can say. Alright. It's time for the mine. I feel like the game's been building up towards something, and as much as I would like to, I can't simply just go, oh, haha, looks like it's 3 hours, the stream is over, because quite clearly it isn't. So we've got ourselves 2 pickaxes. That should be more than enough to get us through whatever injustice awaits me in the mines. Let's just save it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't forget to psych yourself up in the mirror. Well, the good news is, at the very least, is that that when I went to the bathroom, a sting of music didn't play, so I didn't just like scream and like pee all over my bathroom and then leave you guys wondering what was going on. Down we go. That smiley face is lying.
Down went
I just got an achievement called First Encounter.
world she was going to get out again.
I'm still on the rope. Find the exit and escape the cave. Okay, he has a patrol path. Oh my god, what the fuck? What was that? Okay, we're gonna save you. I won't be here anymore, everyone. Oh my god.
What the hell is that?
That's what I said! Two saves 3 minutes apart, and 2 of them were peeing. Fuck you! Where did he... Did he go that way? Does that mean I should go that way? Oh, fuck. He's still out there, I guess. What did I tell you guys? Fuel up the torch and book it. Well, I definitely will fuel up the torch. Also, I need a drink. I need a character drink, so give me a sec here. Where is the... And,
Charles. I wanted to find his way back.
Coffee?
Watch out, world. Here I come.
Okay. Okay. We're going this way. We are not going this
Come
way.
on.
Okay, we are in trouble. We are in danger.
Barely looted. Looks like they left this place in a hurry.
Yeah, I wonder why. Okay. Okay. Hey! Good news, this is the next save that was like between 3 minutes of peeing, because that's all I was doing the entire time, just kidding. Holy shit, that was spookifying as fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake, go away! Holy shit, dude. Just like, don't stalk me. Please, Hammer, don't stalk me. There's like all this stuff down here, and it's just like...
Tell me, no two ways about it. But why didn't it come after me? Gotta be tremors.
Oh, okay, so running around like an idiot might have been what, like, you know, made them think I was there. Anything nice here? Not really? Anything cool? Yeah, why not? Seeds. I can use them to line my next trap. Hell yeah. Nope. I don't think I need any more of that. To be fair, I followed the advice which was run like hell, and then only afterwards the game went, hey, imagine for a moment you didn't have to run like hell, and I'm like, imagine for a moment, fuck you. How about that, huh? Fucking clown. Can't believe you. Hello? Can I go up? Oh. Game? This can't be good. No! What is going on here? Please tell me I didn't come all this way to, like, glitch. I mean, I've got a save not far away from here, so I can probably just reload the save, climb back up here again, and it should be okay. So, one last time. There we go. I like that the achievement was just, what was that? I was like,
If I never go back there again, it'll be too soon.
get the general feeling that's not the last we've seen of them. At the very least, I haven't had to, like, heal the entire time we've been doing this.
No entry. Another warm welcome.
Oh boy. Oh, there's a mining town? Okay, maybe someone lives here in the mining town.
That a town? It's a town! I hope they have a radio.
Okay, well they've all got a bunch of buildings to explore, allegedly. If it is to be trusted. A lot of things to put. See, this one's got dirty water. Just, get the plank. And save. Because I don't trust what this sim is doing anymore. We now have spooky stompers around. And I am not a big fan of spooky stompers. But I don't see any stompy footprints around. So
Very silent. Seems like everyone left.
I got an achievement for finding the town called Mining Town, which is nice. Yep, over encumbered as expected, but I gotta get in. Okay, that's interesting. Also, arrows telling me where to go, always nice. More coffee. Every day I stare at the ceiling and think about what we did to survive. We all had to make sacrifices. Can I still live with myself? How can I remember her laughter at all if all I hear in my sleep is her crying? What happened here? I mean, that's, you know, like, obviously, you know, no, duh, what happened? Maybe the stompy invisible guys happened? Robot guy, did you think about that? And maybe everyone was just, who knows, maybe everyone was just feeding them. Well, that was dramatic. Let's try that again. An old wheel. Okay, well, if I want to get metal scraps to make more stuff, here's a good place to do it. Door is hard. Please be polite. Please be nice. Where is... He's certainly giving me a good case of the arrows here. This guy's obviously... There's not a fair amount of fleeing from danger here. Well, whatever this was, it was makeshift. What was this? Okay. So this is another foreman note. And I've got an achievement for reading 10 things. We ain't running a charity, but you're pushing it too hard. Most of these men haven't finished school, but that doesn't mean they're stupid. Saltpeter's prices are going down. At this rate, the big wigs will be cutting down their salaries, and when that happens, you don't want to be here for that, Miguelito. Besides, my sister would kill me if anything happened to you. Either cut it out, or I'll have you out of here with the next supply truck. It's up to you.
This place was not built to last. Like any mine in the area.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a mine built to last. Like, my father worked in the coal industry for a very long time. Let me tell you something. Mines do not last ever. Let me just eat these beans. This man, he eating beans. There we go. Well, it looks like the sun's coming out now anyway, so whatever. Good lord. Okay, well, I'm still a little shook up. You know. I need a pet a bunny to calm down. Also, remind me not to drink that water. It's dirty. I need to go find a water undirtier. That's a real term, I'm sure. Oh, definitely take me some more aloe vera. What's a tabbery? Well, we found the medical house. The taberna.
A barricade where they attacked too? There must be another way in.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they did a very good job of barricading, if we're gonna be honest. That's definitely a I'll finish it later. It's like Johnny, did you remember to put the barricade up? Yes, sir. I put it up the front like you said. Did you barricade like the other doors? Well, we all want to sit down, sir. We only got so many chairs in this place. I was thinking maybe, we just make it look like the front's the only one we're taking, and then they'll have a look around the side. They'll give up instantly. You've killed us all. I hope you understand that. Well, I never did like you, boss. No handouts, no bartering, no service in case of. Imagine being the guy who had to run the bar in like.
This joint ain't nowhere near that classy.
For soup and giggle juice. Yeah, like imagine like coming out here. This is your gig. You run the bar at a fucking mining place. Oh, hey, dude. I can see you. I can see your skeleton. I don't give a rat's ass about your concerns. If the men are getting uppity, tell our work boss. They're armed for a reason. You just sling the drinks. If they can't settle the tab, take it from their pay. If they need an advance, send them to me. Because of course.
The bartender for good.
Oh dear. So I can't get rid of my shitty water till I find a shitty water filtration system. I can't just pour it out. That would be too sensible. Need to the taberna. Need to explore a little bit more. Yeah, like I feel like if I mean, it's hard to say because these things obviously they activate off sound, and maybe if I'd stopped shrieking for long enough, they wouldn't have known I was there, and I could have snuck through. But it was still kind of wild. Like you would think they would tear the walls off, but they've clearly just sort of. Oh, maybe it wasn't even barricading as them. Maybe the bartender was barricading the place because everyone was going to come in and kill him. Because no one liked him very much. Top floors are pretty well barricaded, though. Although perhaps not well barricaded enough. a lot of bed bones around here, and I don't think they're for the ambiance.
No bodies. The town must have been almost empty when they left.
If I need the cloth, I guess. Which I guess I do, so let's, There we go. Oh, you know what? Now I'm upset. Yeah, you too, buddy. Fucking coming up on me like that. Oh, and just in case you ran out of protein. Oh, dear. Well, at least we got a bed now. And we're definitely going to need to rest because, well, we're fucking exhausted, so... We'll see where this leads us. It was less that I didn't need to use. I didn't need to cut it up, so I wasn't going to waste the energy. If I used the hand, I know I'm going to sleep now, but it still would have been like I don't need the item. Okay, so let's eat. And then I got the beans, don't I? Yeah, there we go. I need to what's that thing? Oh, a bolt. Huh. I feel like I'm gonna need that. At the very least, like, bolts are rare enough, it's probably a good idea to have a bunch of those around. So that was the Cruz Roja med bay that I poked my head into. Love it. Seems like a fun little place to hang out. What's this? An oil barrel? Oh, okay, you can get oil from that. That's cool. At least that's my general assumption. I'm liking this. I'm liking this town. I'm liking little rundown places. Like, that's like one of my favorite things about New Vegas, is just wandering around New Vegas and just finding like rundown former vestiges of civilization. I've actually been playing Outer Worlds, which is you know, it's a similar sort of game, but I've kind of felt like it was just sort of missing that sort of thing. Everything's a bit more modern and better looking, and it just doesn't feel like you're picking through history. You're picking through like, and don't get me wrong, I like Outer Worlds. Like, I've seen a lot of people say some pretty rough and nasty stuff about it, even when I was like, I'm thinking of getting this game. Yeah, you'll never fucking see that in your hellhole. I'll just spoil that for you now. It's just... Oh, there's more aloe. I'm definitely going to take that. I need to make myself more aloe water. I suppose that'll be more sticks when I need it. Is there a way into this place? Is this the pharmacia? This does seem like this is the next stage of my journey, is this as a base. And I think that's because I think what happens after this is we've got to, like, proceed out to an area out... just outside there, I think. And just outside there is like a lot. There's like a lot of boulders that you got to work through, and they can respawn, I think. So you want to like load up on pickaxes and stuff. So we've got a pretty good. We've probably got a pretty good setup here. Not seeing many traps that I could rebuild though, which is a little annoying. But we've definitely got little bits and pieces of food we could probably screw around with too. So. Oh. Here we go. That was actually kind of clever. Yeah, well, you'll still be... I mean, in Outer Realms, Outer Worlds, sorry, you're still picking through a lot of, like vestiges of, like, destroyed things. Because there's a lot of cases of, yeah, we had a civilization going, but then, you know, everything kind of went wrong. And we abandoned it. And we got pushed back to here. So there's still a lot of ruins, but I think they're more modern looking is probably the way. Yeah, the game is hefting a lot of food at me. Can I? I don't think I can go in here, because I'd like to go in there. Because this is a pharmacia, isn't it? We're starting to get... It's just as well it's starting to get a little darker now, because I have not been paying attention to my sun exposure. Let me... Yeah, it looks like should be a way to get in, and then I gotta like remove some stuff. Are you the entrance? Dagnabbit game. Must have been an entrance I missed. I think the thing that gets me about Outer, like, the game is not... Oh, there was a staircase up here. It's less that I thought the writing was dumb. I think it just hit a little too close to home. Like I think it just hit. I think it just hit a little too hard.
Looted the pharmacy. Maybe they left something behind.
Because you saw you were just basically getting a lot of people who were trying to make good, but they were basically raised wrong by absolute super psychos.
God, the smell.
Well, I know we're not sleeping tonight. Wounds made by the things have become severely infected shortly after they have been inflicted. Burning or cleaning the wound with alcohol soon after slows down, but doesn't stop the rot from spreading. When it does, all you can do is cut the limb as high up as you can go and pray that stops the worst of it. I wish we had some proper way to knock those men out. For now, all we can do is keep them comfortable, stop them from screaming, but if whatever's outside comes any closer, no, I can't leave them like this. They've all suffered enough. We're all dead men anyway. Oh, that's good to know. Sorry, I thought I heard someone. The outer world isn't so much that the theme of the theme of capitalism being bad, although that is a pretty hefty one. But it's just like there is a little bit more meat on its bones than that. But I think it's just like it does get buried under the whole capitalism message, and the tonal shift from haha, you know, like here's the wacky capitalist guy yelling his slogan at you, followed by oh yeah, but we're all dying, and like you know here's a note from a guy who's basically. He died specifically so that everybody else can live by sacrificing his own life, like to perform this highly unethical experiment. And now they've got like a little memorial to him where they're all talking about how amazing this person was. And it's just kind of like shit or get off the pot. The tonal whiplash is honestly like from second to second, just no good. Yeah, I'm still looking for a thing that's gonna fix that problem. But at the very least, we've got a little bit of aloe drink and. I don't see anybody. Okay. I need more. What was I needed more of? Can I actually use my hands for this? No. A shame. I think it was like 2 sticks I needed to fix the bed, wasn't it? I also like the whole hey guys, like you know we're totally making fun of that wacky capitalism thing in a product produced by a company that's been like super fuckered by other corporations so much is kind of an interesting thing to do, but they don't really sort of stick with it too hard. I don't think like it is played far too much for the wacky. I wanna purify my water. Come on, game. Give me the thing. I've made a horrible mistake. Can I just crawl under? No, I just can't just crawl under. It almost feels like they intended for this place to be overrun by the dudes, but they're not. They're not here. They don't care. I don't know.
Boarded room. The perfect hideout.
Well, at the very least, we now have probably the best room. This is probably the best one. This is probably where we want to prioritize our efforts, because this is the one. This is the safest space. And still no water purifier though, which is a problem. And the worst part is I can hear like members of my family like buggering around with the kitchens and stuff, so I can just hear the occasional clonk clank, and I'm like, is that me going to die in a few seconds, or is that like someone in my house doing thing? Yeah, I haven't played Wolfenstein: The New Colossus, but I think there is a mistake a lot of game companies make where there was like some people sort of made a comment how a few comments regarding like the Nazis talking about various things And so everyone thought, oh, well, you know, they love those wacky conversations. And, I mean, they have their moments, but I think in a game where so many, like, really horrible things are being committed against human beings by monsters, it's really hard to imagine people just being so, like, casual and normalized about their day-to-day thing and not just being, like, super suspicious of one another, like, you know, okay, I've already been through here. You know, casting accusatory eyes towards one another for various reasons. Like, I would think that they'd be a lot less relaxed in a world run by Nazis. You wouldn't exactly be trusting the guy next to you to not sell you out for not being like psycho enough. Gosh dang it.
Is this a pool?
I just got an achievement. Swimming with the boys for That's a hell of a place to put a dead animal. Yeah. I don't know, like, again, like, I can't talk too much about those sorts of things because once more, it's a thing I haven't actually played. I sort of, you know, I don't splash out too much with my money on games unless, like, I know they're exactly the kind of stupid shit I'm gonna, like, love rubbing my face on at all times. There we go. Food production may begin. But I would like a water purifier. Like, game? The water purifier, please. Ah, son of a gun. They're really goofing on me with this. The game is a touchy subject. Yeah, I mean, it came out at a time. It also came out at a time where, like, a lot of people suddenly got upset that there was a game that made fun of Nazis and killed Nazis, because, and it was kind of weird because a lot of them thought it was being, like, they were being compared to it, which is like. Two things. I probably shouldn't get into it because a lot, like, it gets people the wrong way, and I don't want to, like, turn my stream discussions into things like that. I try not to get political in the Discord. I probably shouldn't here. Can you not just boil your water, Robokai? That's a good point. That is a good point. I need a fireplace for that, and I don't actually think I've noted a fireplace yet. Because I've got the coffee pot, so technically the coffee pot, I should be able to do that with it, right? I will say probably my favorite moment in the first of, like, the sort of redone Wolfenstein games was the like, you're going on a mission with this dude, and he just looks super pissed all the time, and you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those arcs where, like, he and BJ learn to get along or whatever despite their distances, and then he suicide bombs. And you're like, oh fuck. It was, like, a bit on the nose because he was Irish, and it's like, oh really? Really? You're just gonna have the Irish guy blow himself up? Cool. But at the same time, it was like, that threw me so hard and sort of helped put me into that this was not a normal world and that people weren't normal and things weren't going to be normal. And to try and pretend that things were going to be normal is, like, the greatest illusion you could have. But yeah, in the end, like, it's Wolfenstein is Wolfenstein. I'll always have a soft spot for the original game, and it's and I definitely have not played the co-op one, the newer co-op one. Again, not out of any, like, desire to avoid it. It's just like I have I don't like to spend lots and lots of money, so I don't. And that was mostly it. Okay, now I'm really turned around. But yeah, I still haven't found a fireplace yet, which is honestly the big thing. I need to, like, boil some goddamn water. Okay, good. Now I can see again. I can see clearly now the night has gone.
I'm not working for free. Someone in this town went south fast.
Sounds like they stopped getting paid and also started getting eaten. Oh, look at this. I'm finding all sorts of crazy nooks and crannies and no fireplaces. And also not the barn. I haven't found the barn yet. Or a fireplace. The fireplace is probably like in the middle of the place. Said something like rattling. This guy's just... Oh!
Not everyone was lucky enough to escape.
Okay. Maria, I promised you this job would only take a few months. I promised you I would have kept Quan safe. I promised I would have kept you safe. I feel so pathetic. I not face the truth, and Quan has now come to search for you. I should have never listened to the call. I should have never hurt you. I'm sorry for what I did to you, for what we did to all of you. At least I could bury you near our peak. I'm going to escape this town. I will find Quan. Well, I don't think you got far.
What is that?
Well, yeah, the call. So, I mean, something's gone prodigiously wrong here. And okay, so this is the barn. Okay, here we go. Miguelito, Laressa is worse than a wash. This place is doomed. First, saltpeter sells for a handful of pesos per kilo. Then that son of a bitch Gallardo gets made into a martyr. And then those things. The crazy American was right. There are old things in this place. Things from the Chilota fairy tales. They'd found ancient bones here. When they started digging, 100 men huddled together. Died badly by the looks of them. They should have listened. I shouldn't have ever brought you here, Miguelito. I should have told your mother to make you stay in school. Now look at you, trapped here with me, with monsters prowling outside and angry men at the door. By the time you find this letter, I'll be gone. There's this scab, Bruno, who says he knows a way out of here. We'll be back for you as soon as we can. I'm sorry.
You a hell of a kiss off. Huh, Pally?
I bet you they fucking murdered him. I don't know who that guy is. So, still no real sign of, so I guess lots of, like, places you can just hide out and, like, patch up things here. So, let's make some more aloe juice, because we're kind of drinking that for now. The first, actually, like, I'd never finished the I can't even remember its name, but it's the first of the newer Wolfenstein games. And I never finished it solely because I just want to drink clean water. And but I never finished it because the final fight with like the cool Nazi robot evil man who wants to kill you, for whatever reason I just blew it over and over again. It just went badly every single time, and so it was just like, well, whatever, I guess.
I'm feeling doozy.
Oh, it does restore a little bit of human being to you. Well, that's good. A little bit of water. Here I stand corrected. Yeah. Okay. We gotta hunt for. What the fuck? Wow, that's a. I suppose that's one way to open up a new path, but I don't feel like that's what I want to do. I mean, that would be kind of handy, but at the same time, I feel like that would be kind of like wasting all of my pickaxes. It says collect boulder, but I feel like that's gonna... I mean, I'll press it, but I get the feeling like it's gonna ask me to use my pickaxe for it. Yeah, and I don't want to use my pickaxe for it. I mean, that would be an easier way to get inside, but how many uses has this pickaxe got? One. Yeah. No. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna, like, keep pickaxe for now. So I definitely need to get out of town. But, like I've said, I have seen past this part, and you do need a lot more, like, pickaxes. There's, like, a rather significant number of boulders. So we're gonna need to start working on that. And first and foremost, I need to find a fireplace so that I can do some firework. At the very least, it doesn't sound like this place is surrounded by evil gribblies who want to kill me, so that's always good. Oh yeah, we got a sunstroke meter. Thank you for reminding me it exists, because guess what I keep forgetting exists? The sunstroke meter. Guess who's probably going to die of sunstroke at some point? I'll give you a hint. It's me. It's not much of a hint, I know. Look at this, like... This, I wanna... Like... Oh, what the... Are you like a water thing? Like, is that just gonna like fill up from with water pumped out of the place? Pipe joint. Well, that's more scrap metal. So, like, we're gonna need to make a lot of picks. Is the thing. Where is? So, like, I just need to find a fire, well, a place where I can start a fire. Like, that is numero uno. Active responsibility. I'm gonna put some goddamn clay all over myself again. There we are. Yeah, the barrels are clean water, but it says I can't fill my thing up because it's got dirty water in. Okay, here we go. All right, we cooking with cooking. Like, apparently I walked past that in the dark or in the light. Yeah, clay is sunscreen. Okay, so apparently I cannot. So is it like a thing I can do? Yeah, like it keeps... Okay, oh, I can spill it. I can just straight up spill it. I should have looked at that a lot sooner. Thank you for pressing me on that. Now I can just go back and like fill up water, drink water, become water. I've already walked into the wrong building. This is going to be a thing. I can tell this is rapidly going to become a thing. Here we go. And... Oh, there really wasn't that much in there, was there? Okay. Okie dokie. Well, there's still plenty around, so whatever happens, happens at this point. Alright, well, now we know what we need to do. Now we've actually got this whole thing sort of figured out. What we need to do first and foremost is we need to get metal scrap. There's a few things of metal scrap around this place. We also need wood to make handles, but there's lots of wood everywhere. So I kind of need to... I don't think there's a map for this. No, there isn't. So we're going to need to, like, disassemble these sorts of things. So I broke it, but I got bolts. Bolts will become useful later, I think, but the most important thing we need is actually the scrap metal. We really need to, like, fix one of those places up so it has everything that we need. So it was like... I'm pretty sure that one... I think it was this one in here? Was the best one? Sort of had to duck down, duck around for a few things, but I think this one had the workbench. You're more worried about water? It's fine. Okay, so that's not the one we wanted. This is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. We need because like the bench isn't fixed. Although, you know, what do we need to fix the bench? Sticks. A lot of sticks. Okay. Like I think it was like 2 sticks, 4 sticks. I'll try and get 4 sticks. So we gotta. I got backup water in the form of my aloe, so I'm not too worried. Might want to check the mountain. Yeah, I kind of want to get a little bit established first, but I'll go check the mountain in a bit. Yeah, see, that makes metal scrap. That's good. Another coffee pot. Well. Just trying to... I want to just sort of set myself up here a little. I know there's a few other places I walked into that still had clean water as well that I should fill up on. Drinking aloe, no thanks. Don't worry, it's been specially crafted. It's sparkling aloe. Need to, I think that's actually pointless going in that direction. Sorry, it does seem like I'm wandering aimlessly. I'm just trying to sort of get my bearings on a few things. Like, because I know I had a few barrels of water around here. I want to fill up on those. Someone was telling me that apparently Putin just, like, I don't know if this was a joke or not, so please don't laugh at me too hard if this is like a complete lie, but someone told me that Vladimir Putin signed a thing that says that only, like, in Russia, only, like, sparkling white made in Russia can be called champagne now. Which, if so, is probably, like, one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Because there's, like, the French are fucking crazy about like, their naming rights of their stuff. So if that happened, I think they would just, yeah, they wouldn't be happy. God. Yeah, the fact that there wasn't a single, yeah, champagne is in France, but the thing was is it's just, like, to annoy France is why they did it. Because, like, France is pretty big on, like, anything that's sort of named after the region it was made in. Even if you make something that's like it, they're like, you can't call it that. And it's like, well, why not? And they're like, well, because it's from here. It's like, but it's made the same way. Like, what do you want from me? Like, I can get it. They're trying to, you know, they're trying not to devalue their. Oh, you almost got me with the dirty water. We've been there, buddy. But it's like, I think, you know, at some point you're just gonna have to accept that, that shut be fucked, yo, and that you just, everything you've ever known and loved has been devalued. Yeah, so I did read that one.
This is the general store. Maybe I can find some provisions.
Voice triggers sometimes wild. Okay, so the bar has clean water. Yeah, that's right. The tabarna. Let's go to the bar. Only whiskey from Kentucky can be called bourbon, and then and cool guy was quick to remind that is not necessarily true. It has to just be made in the bourbon style. You can't call bourbon if it ain't in the bourbon style. He's a man who would know a lot about that. Alright, give me that sweet, sweet clean water, baby. I see you. In the corner. Heck yeah. Okay, we're good now. I feel a lot better now. So, I think we needed a wooden plank. Did we need rocks? I hate to, like, go all the way back to where we were before. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the go up to the mountain thing after a nap. So we'll looks like I got more coffee I can just drink.
Watch out, world. Here I come.
I'm just gonna, like, prolong being awake for a little while longer. Like, I've kicked off a large discussion now that I'm only half paying attention to now. I've caused chaos in the chat while I try and figure out what's going on. How do you feel about places being named for stuff? Like, can you imagine if, like, the French town of Condom just started flexing? Like, what do you do then? We're gonna go back to calling them prophylactics. Like, what happens? What happens? So yeah, let's go. Let's go for a wander on yonder. Got all these little Little pokey holes. So, what's the story, friendos? A cave somewhere close to the cactus farms. Okay. Is that the cactus farm? I see cacti. Oh, fuck, I see a lot of... Huh. That's not cacti. Shut up, me! You dumb idiot. Read a book. It took me a week to wend through this desolate landscape following the trail of the Atacaminos, away from the creatures that hounded me. The miners gave them no name, they only hide from them in their poisoned claws. I've decided to call them the Llama Cortas after the name the old tribes gave to them. They were the llama's banes, killing livestock with a mere scratch. A blight from the gods. Hold on a second, are these chupacabras? Is that what we're dealing with? God damn it. I should have known chupacabras would be involved. Fucking goat suckers. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. Yeah, let's just put the only water filter outside of town. You ass. They really love their they love the little animals around here. Guess I got plenty of food. So, well, that's the cactus farm. I guess that's the cave for the cactus farm? That is a very large piece of coal, yeah. So that'll be good if we take it back to cook up the stuff we butchered. But for now, we want to head to... Am I even in the right place? Because, like, I thought I was heading towards a cactus farm, but I'm quite clear this is not a cactus farm. That is a single cactus. Which means I've probably taken a wrong turn somewhere. But by that same token, there's some pretty cool art over here. Don't fall off.
Seems to be unfinished.
I did get an achievement for finding that, so that's neat. Art is everywhere. And the artist is down here. No, he didn't even got bones on him. That's depressing. Can't even debone this poor dude. Let me just get back into the shade for a little bit.
Watch out, world. Here I come.
No, I'm comfortable. I have drunk so much coffee today. Fuck it. Let's wake up a little more. And then eat some beans. Well, I see a cloth in the distance. Cloth is usually where the action is. Is that a water barrel? It was an oil barrel. I mean, there was an oil barrel. Yeah, we found a lot of ram bones, so maybe these things, like, just, you know, maybe if there's a lack of goats, the chupacabra, he just pops up on, like, you know, whatever else he can get. The chupacabra ain't fussy. It wants to suck on the bones of whatever it can. It could be pissing like a racehorse later. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. It's Chucky. Yeah, I ain't seen this cactus farm. I'm seeing cactus, but I ain't seeing a cactus farm. Although, now I'm seeing,
Someone has blocked the canyon with an explosion.
Huh. I suppose that's one way to keep everyone out. I feel like this isn't where I'm supposed to be going. Because I'm still looking. I'm still in the search for. Yeah, we might as well drink that. We're still on the hunt for the cactus farm. Robokai, look closer. Robokai, look closer. Go all the way down there.
Time to get working. Axes and pickaxes should be enough.
Oh, fuck.
Sun's burning me up. Gotta get cool before I drop.
Okay, so apparently this was where I was meant to go. I kind of feel like I might have, like, sequence broken a little bit, though, because, like, this isn't a cave and I didn't find a cactus farm. I know this is kind of where I gotta end up, but I don't know. Oh, apparently I just used the aloe cream and it just, like, removed all of it. Okay. Well, thankfully the sunburn was only a very mild sunburn. I got into cover before it started actually doing damage. Because I wasn't paying attention. I really was not paying attention, and that's how you get sunburned. Like, is you don't pay attention. Okay, so that's the part where I'm gonna need a lot of, like, fragments and, like, metal bits to make.
My only way out.
Yeah. So I'm going to need to, oh, there's another water filter, that's fantastic. Okay, well this looks like this might be a good spot to set up shop. Oh yeah, there's like a dirty water thing here, so I could like... Oh yeah, this is it, this is where we do our work. This is literally everything we need, we just need to go into town or explore around to like find the resources we need. Because this place right here is exactly what we need to repair to, Cool, okay, so we got the fireplace. Now I need more plant and more stick. Okay, well, plant we can find plenty of around here. Stick we might have to roam a bit for. God, it's getting spooky again. Oh dear. Yeah, we definitely hitting the spooky dimension. Okay, so bed ready. Chest. Okay, look, let's take a moment and like put some things that we don't need in there because we are wasting valuable energy. Okay, cool. Let's go looking for sticks now that we can actually move a bit faster. You can say that again, buddy. So we just gotta find sticks. We need more of these for the trap as well. We got plenty of seeds, so we'll start being able to like make ourselves some food. Here we go. Call me crazy, but for some reason I'm like, there's a log, stick, and there was. I yell, you know, log, there was stick. We'll probably need that, though. Yeah, I feel like this is all stuff that's going to be needed. Yeah, dirty water. Oh, fuck that guy. Another one? will... Nope, I guess you will not yield onto me your stick. That's a shame. I thought we had something going there for a second, but apparently we didn't. Is that another note? It's quite bright. Something is killing us. We've been sending letters to the city, but no one has come. Company says it's gas from the mines. I know what I have seen. We will hide in the caves at the north, hoping this will pass. I feel like that... We came from those places, though. Like, I feel like everybody else sort of fled it, and that's where we are now. God damn it, where is it? Yeah, that one game review was like, man, I was running out of oil. I'm just like, he must have been playing on the harder difficulty, because I can't say I agree with that. At all. Oils ain't oils! God, a lot of sticks we need, but... like, well, sorry, unrefined wood. Well, I want sticks. Did the mailman die? I mean... Let's be honest. Incredibly likely that the mailman was eaten alive. I mean, it's not like everybody else lived, either. I kind of, you know, like, starting to wonder if they aren't just, like, continually sending people out to get sacrificed. Like, wouldn't be surprised if the company sent me to fly over the top of here and get sacrificed, too. You know, anytime it's not, like, the people you work for are referenced to as the company, then it's just like, yeah, we're probably about 5 minutes away from them, like, trying to feed me to some god devil creature so they can try and capture it and harness its energy. That's like fairly common company behavior. Steak, plonk, stick. That should be all the sticks we need. But I'm gonna grab one more because I'm greedy. Probably gonna need a thing to make to disassemble that. Yeah. So, are you a clean water baby? Are you a clean water baby? Thanks. If I was going to settle here, I probably would. Nicotiana. Oh, hell yeah, baby. We're getting smoking now. Maybe if we smoke enough of this stuff, we'll actually see what those things look like. They might have been telegraphed. Yeah, no, it's entirely possible. Let's go this way. This is definitely an area that is better searched during the day, as much as it like pains my skin, my beautiful, beautiful skin. Let's try to find sticks and stuff is kind of nightmarish. I'm just wondering how many pickaxes I'm going to need to get this shit done. And the answer is probably yes. I'm going to grab you. Is that another one down there? Yeah. I'm definitely going to grab you. Probably should disassemble some things. Fuck it, I'll take all of them. I won't critique the handwriting because honestly that's how I handwrite. Like, I don't stay on the lines very easily. Alright. No, that's not what we're doing. First we're doing the workbench. That was important. And that's a big win. Getting that bugger all fixed up is a big win. Getting this bugger all fixed up, huge win. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is civilization as we know it. We have become civilization. Hold on, let me see. What can I do with the Nicotonia? Can I, like... Is there something I can make with it? A herbal infusion. No, that wouldn't be it. Tortolillo. A herb poultice. Okay, so apparently I can just like make away my problems. All right, I thought I had a wooden handle. I guess I could make a wooden handle. Oh yeah, because I got glue. Okay, well we definitely want to do that for starters. So there's that. What the hell does a cooking stick do? What even is that? If I want to make more pickaxes, I'm gonna need more metal scraps though, which means we're gonna be going around doing a lot of that. Which means I honestly thought I picked up way more metal scrap than this. Oh, I put it in there. Of course I did. Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Maybe the cooking stick... You know, let's make the cooking stick and see if it, like, speeds up the process for cooking or something. Because all it's going to cost me is a stick. There we go. Also, yeah, I already butchered the Vischacha, so that's good. Let's season at least one of the meats. Because we can. Alright, let's fire up the fireplace. We got Pete. Let's go. I don't see the cooking stick, so it might be attached to something else, and I've just, like, wasted my time, but we'll see. Still, you know, we're doing alright. We're pretty much as, yeah, it's going back to saying find the cave. The notes mentioned a cave somewhere close to the cactus farm. Have you noticed that? I found the way through, but then the game's like, but you also found a note talking about the cactus farm. So it really wants me to go check out the cave to the north. And honestly, I am going to be going around trying to find things to pull apart and stuff like that anyway, so I don't really think that's that big of a deal. This game, in spite of that, like, little sequence in the middle there, you know, where I was, like, you know, squealing, muted, you couldn't hear me, I was crying, there was a lot of sobbing involved, you know, and, like, just, like, I've had someone laying a towel down just so I could, like, you know, because I've just been gushing urine everywhere. Aside from that bit, that made me look like a, oh, what? I was just about to say how comfy this game was. Vischacha, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, please. Please make the sandstorm stop. Oh, this is terrifying, actually. This is... That was quick. Alright. Alright then. Alright then. Okay then. Fine then, even. Wonderful even. Fantastical even. Let's leave it there for now, I think. We've just about hit the 3-hour mark. And I feel like we're gonna go on a big old adventure picking around here, whenever I pick this up again, because... Well, I mean, we've got next week, on my streaming day, Total War Warhammer 2's DLC won't be out, the Beastmen DLC. I should probably not be talking whilst, like, while meters go down. So I'll do it from here. But yeah, the Total War Warhammer 2 DLC comes out, not today, but I think, like a week and 2 days. So, like, you know, like, when I say today, when I said today first, I meant, like, next week. Exactly. Like, my usual streaming day. So, it's not going to come out then. I think it comes out, like, a day or two afterwards. And that's when Cool Guy and I were going to sit down and, like, play it together on co-op. So, we will probably play a bit more of this on my usual streaming day. Because this has been fun. And, I've enjoyed taking it slow. And with a little luck, we might even escape before the Stompy Boys come and get us. the horrible, scary, stompy things that I didn't even see. And apparently I can't smoke a whole bunch of tobacco in order to see, which I'm really disappointed about. So, thank you everybody for joining me. It's, you know, like, I would say to you all, this game is literally free on Steam, just called Arid, A-R-I-D, if you can't, like, read the stream title or the VOD title. Just try it, see if you like it, and you know, even set the difficulty higher and laugh about how much easier it is for you to manage things while I like slowly stumble through everything. You know, you guys can be just like, haha, this is just like Legoland, and I will cry even more. Still couldn't believe that. That was actually genuinely fucking scary. Like, because I went down that rope without the torch out. God damn. Yeah, they've said for now, like the game is pretty much complete for now, but they may yet come back to it. Like there may be more to come, but I think in essence this is what they have to submit. Like this is the completed product that they have to submit. Like I don't know where I'm getting that from. It might not even be entirely true, but they like the message on the main menu. So like let's just go back to the title because I've saved it. Yeah, so we've added as much as we could during this period, but unfortunately everything must come to an end for now. So I don't know if that means they're going to work on more stuff slower, or what, or they're just saying like, yeah, we did all we could during the early access period, but like the terms of like what we got to do, we released. So, but yeah, no, it's like I said, it's free, it's interesting, and God, there's an attention to detail to it I quite like. So hopefully everybody comes to agree with me and gives it a go. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us. We'll probably be playing this again next week, and then like there will be some special extra streams where Cool Guy and I play Total War Warhammer 2 co-op with the Silence and the Fury release, because that is what I am super excited for. So I will see you all next time. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.